Hello everyone. Sometimes we get descriptive. We want to use more than one adjective to describe the things we see. For example, I have example sentences here. 我的狗 my dog 很小. 小 is our first adjective here. 小 small. And then we have a blank here. And then we have another adjective, 可爱 cute. So I want to describe my dog with these two adjectives, 小 and 可爱. If we think of it in an English way, then a lot of people will fill in the blank with the word 和. Now I can see the reason behind this because in English we say my dog is very tiny and cute, right? So a lot of people who learn Chinese will just directly translate that and into 和 because 和 means and. But actually in Chinese it is wrong to do so. Well, if you really want to say small and cute together, you have to, instead of 和, use another very simple word, 也. So if you say 我的狗很小，也很可爱, also very cute. So this is a very common mistake that people make when they try to use two or more than two adjectives to describe a noun. Remember, sometimes you cannot translate something from English directly into Chinese. But today, this is not our focus. Today, our focus is try to use another very simple phrase in Chinese, which is yo, yo, to describe something with more than one adjectives. So yo, yo, very simple word, right? It's even very easy to write the character. So what is yo yo? So in Chinese, yo yo is a phrase for you to use when you want to describe something with two adjectives. So here's a structure I list for you. Subject, in this case, 我的狗 is the subject, right? My dog. Yo, and adjective 1 follows the first yo. Here will be 小. 我的狗又小. And then you say yo again. Yo. And then adjective 2 follows the second yo. Here is 可爱. So this sentence, 我的狗很小，也很可爱. In another way to say it with yo yo would be 我的狗又 adjective 1小又可爱. So 又小又可爱. Easy, right? So this is a yo yo structure. Basically, you just say each of the adjective after each of the yo. So yo yo. It sounds like you are rapping something, right? Yo yo. So if that helps you remember it that way. But it shouldn't be very difficult. Yo yo. So let's look at another example. 她男朋友. Some people will say, where is the part to mark possession? Now remember this, in Chinese, when it's a pronoun and the noun immediately following it is another person noun or people noun, okay? In this case, 男朋友, boyfriend, is a people noun or a person noun. In this case, a pronoun with another person noun, you don't have to add the in between them. Another example will be, let's say, 我爸爸. Now, normally between me and my father, we would add the. But because this is a pronoun and this is another person noun, father, we do not need to use this. Okay, so you just remember, okay, it has to happen between a pronoun and another person now. Okay, in this case, me and my dog, you cannot take this away. Okay, so 她男朋友 or you can say 她的男朋友 her boyfriend 又高 tall, right? Tall. This is the second adjective, the first adjective. 又帅 handsome. So we have tall, handsome. So what does this sentence mean? Her boyfriend is both tall and handsome. So you can say the meaning for yo phrase is both A and B. A and B are both adjectives. 又高又帅. Now notice that both in the sentence that we try to paraphrase and the second example, there's no 是 in the sentence. That is a very important point. When we use yo structure, you should not add 是 in the sentence. It is very tempting, I know that, because in English we say her boyfriend is both tall and handsome. That's why I just said that a lot of the situation that you can't simply translate an English sentence word by word into a Chinese one. So remember that this is a very common mistake when we use yo structure. Your sentence should not have 是 in it. Let's look at another example. Excuse me. 中国菜 Chinese food, Chinese dish. 又便宜 adjective number 1. Cheap, right? 又好吃. What is 好吃? 好 is good. 吃 is to eat. 好吃 good to eat. Delicious. Delicious. Chinese dish is both cheap and delicious. Okay? So notice that there's no 是 in the sentence, right? Okay, now here's another example. 这里的咖啡 coffee. 这里 means here, right? So the coffee from here or the coffee here 又便宜 cheap, right? We just talked about it. Cheap. 又难喝 Now 好吃 is delicious. What about 难喝? 难 is difficult. 喝 is drink. Difficult to drink. 难喝 means bad tasting, okay? Bad tasting. In terms of, if it's 喝, in terms of beverage. If it's 吃, 难吃, in terms of food, okay? Now, I put a sentence here, but not every sentence is correct. So for this sentence, it's actually a wrong sentence. Why is wrong? Now, I forgot to mention just now, when you use yo structure, you have to make sure that both adjective 1 and adjective 2 have to be on the same side. By same side, I mean they cannot be one good and one bad. They have to be either both good or both bad. Okay? So they have to be on the same side. So my impression about the coffee here can be either good or bad. So the first one is cheap. That's good, right? We want the coffee to be cheap, 便宜,便宜. But the second one, bad tasting, that doesn't sound right because it's contradicting. The first adjective is some quality that we want, but the second quality, bad tasting, nobody wants bad tasting coffee, right? So these two, okay, the structure seems right, but the adjective here is wrong. So we can either fix here into another bad one. For example, we can change it to 贵, expensive. Expensive. 又贵 is both expensive and bad tasting. Now it makes sense. Or you can also change this part, 难喝 to 好喝, right? 好喝. It also means delicious, but this time instead of food, it means drink. Okay? So remember this. When you use yo-yo structure, the two adjective has to be on the same side. Okay? Let's look at the last sentence. Maybe it's another trap. So let's see. 数学课 math class. Okay? 又很难 What is 很难? Very difficult, right? 又非常无聊非常无聊非常 extremely, right? Extremely 无聊 boring. So we found the two adjectives here. We have difficult and we have boring. But if I say the sentence is wrong, can you figure out why? Did you notice something is different between this sentence and all these three sentences? That's right. If you have noticed that this sentence has something extra, then you are on the good track, because we notice that these two parts, 很, 非常, they are adverbs, right? We can use them normally before an adjective. But when you use yo structure, keep that in your mind. You can't add anything, not just adverb. We have 不 to mean no. If you say 不难, it still doesn't work. You can't add any modifier. No modifier. Just plain adjective, difficult, boring. So the sentence can be 数学课又难 without 很 又无聊. Okay? So just keep that in your mind. Whether it's an adverb or it's words like 不. You can say it's also an adverb to negate, right? Okay, so that is another thing to remember. Let's just quickly recap what we talked about today. We talked about how to use two adjectives if you want to describe an adjective. The first sentence we reviewed, a simple way to say it, okay? 我的狗很小也很可爱. Just remember that just because English we say cute and tiny, we don't say 和, instead we say 也. Also here in Chinese. And then we talked about we can use yo structure to describe something with two adjectives. The structure is subject plus yo, adjective 1, yo, adjective 2. These are some examples. Remember that with yo structure, that sentence should not have the word 是. That is a very big difference between English and Chinese. You will discover that Chinese don't use 是 to be as much as people in English do. We will have a video in the future to discuss that. And usually the most common mistakes people speak Chinese is around the ways people use 是. So no 是 for yo-yo. And for this sentence, we talk about the two adjectives has to be on the same side. They cannot be one good, one bad. Okay? When you describe something and you want to use yo-yo structure, the two adjectives, they better be on the same side. Otherwise, you are saying like this one, a wrong sentence. And the last part, we talked about we shouldn't add anything, adverbs or words like 不 before the adjectives or in between yo and the adjectives when you try to use this structure. Otherwise, again, it will sound very, very strange.